of you have been to Varanasi? Okay, I see a few hands going up. So Varanasi is where Ganga is flowing, and there are so many ghats where always there is some puja is going on. So last year, on one such incident, when my family and we went to Varanasi, and we can see the Ganga river flowing. There were countless number of diyas being lit. There are aartis going on, and here I was on my Zoom call, sitting in a corner, because I was a part of an online protest. The contest master, we are all Toastmasters and all invisible ghosts. The contest or the protest actually was for privacy, because we have all got this app called WhatsApp, and with the new feature, they are now starting to track our location, listening to conversation, and it's really going very, very bad. So I was protesting there online, and my family almost ready to disown me. Finally, I decided to shut down the laptop, keep it in my bag, and keep it aside. And as I started to walk towards my family, I felt a tug on my t-shirt. I looked on my left, and you won't believe who I found on my left. On my left, I found there was a Baba with a huge dadi, almost naked. There was ashes all over his body, and he looks at me with the playfulness of about 1,000 rabbits. And he looks at me and he says, "Hey, enjoying the view?" I said, "Yeah, it's good. But this is just the party. You want to come to the after party?" I said, "A sadhu talking to me about after party. It can't get more woke than this." So I said, "Yes, sure. I would like to see what's going on." He said, "Meet me at 9 o'clock behind that temple." So sharp at 9 o'clock, I reach there, and the Baba takes me to about 1 kilometer away as we walk. And as you would reach there, if you were all standing with me, you would have seen it was almost like a huge swimming pool, but with a lot of steps. It's called as a kunda. On every step, there was another Baba sitting there. There was a round of at least 100 Babas. All of them were Aghori Babas. What kind of Babas? Aghori Babas. Everyone with beard, everyone with ashes, and everyone looking really serious. And as I am entering the steps, I saw 99 heads turning towards me, and that was a really chilling experience. As I came down, they took me to the center, and they said, "Today you are our chief guest." I said, "Hey, when did that happen?" "I came here just by chance." They said, No, you have been selected by the Almighty, and you are our chief guest here, but you have to go through a few rules before that." So they made me to sit down. They said, "Close your eyes," and they made me to smell something. It smelled like datura. Do you know what datura does? Datura can make you really, really drowsy. And as I am floating in the nowhere land, suddenly they say, "Okay, now that the party is starting, we have a dessert for you." And they bring me a plate which was covered with another plate. And as the plate comes in front of me, they unleash what was inside. Can you all guess what it was? It was ashes. And now I have to eat that ash. And as I'm feeling this ash all over my mouth, I can't feel the disgust. I can't forget it ever. Then another sadhu came, and he started to pour ashes all over me. I really have no idea what's going on. And now, as I was going through it, I could see all of those Babas were staring at me. I said, "Okay, something is going to happen now." And then I spotted the machete. There was a huge knife sitting just there. And now the situation really dawned upon me what's going to happen. One sadhu came, and he actually kept the blade on my neck. And now I understood the meaning of chief guest. So the next time somebody invites you for chief guest, you all know what to do. Now, I thought my life is gone. And at that time, as a trickle of blood started to come out, another man just ran towards it with a katora, and he collected it. That blood is now being passed on to everyone. And they all started to put a tika on their forehead with my blood. And they all started to say, "Aniket, Aniket, 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 Aniket." I said, "Yeah, I like to listen to my name, but not like that." With all of that going on, I couldn't realize I'm still being humorous on the inside as my death was approaching me. And then something remembered. Something got reminded. You remember that Zoom call I was in? WhatsApp is still tracking me. So I quietly pulled out my phone. I started the SOS button in WhatsApp. And I also called the 100 and kept it under the ashes. Now, within a few minutes, the police arrived. And as the police arrived, it was as if the Babas never existed. The only thing that I found myself over there in the company of was me and the police. So was I imagining all this? I quickly checked and I did find the blood. Utterly confused, the police put me in their jeep and we started to go towards the police station. But as we were at a deserted road, the jeep suddenly stopped. The back door opened. And remember that sadhu who had invited me? That guy grins at me again. Oh dear chief guest, the party is not finished. Back to you, contest master.